Last week we had the International Chess Festival here in Las Vegas, and I had the pleasure again to play Ben Feingold in a simultaneous exhibition that he puts on every year at this chess festival. So it was my third time playing him, and we'll have I'll show up front the game review. As you can see, I had the black pieces. I did pretty good, 91.6% accuracy, and very good evaluation. Now, the difference, of course, is Ben, being a much stronger player, also had a lot less time in a simultaneous, so that kind of reflects a reduction on playing strengths, playing over 30 people during that event. Anyway, let's go quickly through the game and take a look what happened. And here it is, the opening with white. We went into a King's Indian line. The first 7 moves are theory, so that's the pretty much the main line of the King's Indian. And then we went into the middle game. We changed a few pieces, as you can tell. We played a lot of good moves. So of course Ben knows King's Indian very well. And here on move 11, I was, according to Stockfish, supposed to play a5 and not queen c8, so the evaluation shows that he's quite a bit better, like almost a whole pawn, according to the engine, performance-wise. So eventually I did play a5, of course not at the time when Stockfish wanted it. Stockfish also kind of is really particular about white playing g4, but here Ben played f3, and even the engine says f3 is an inaccuracy, and as Ben always says, never play f3. But maybe he thought at this moment it's a good idea to play it. Again, the engine suggests g4. So he's building slowly up his kingside attack. I was supposed to play f5 here rather than blocking my pawn with a knight. We had a couple of exchanges. So the queen side, the a file is opening up, so I could start to infiltrate from that side into his position. Here he made his only blunder in the game. He kind of must have not realized that I can just take that pawn for free. I played f4. Bishop g5 was supposed to be the better move according to the engine. And again, I was supposed to play queen g4, exchange queens, and reduce the threat against my king. So, with a couple of more exchanges, my king becomes really active in defending a king's side with his bishop. Here, as we can see, we have the lineup of the 3 heavy pieces against my king side, so Ben really went all out to attack me. Here he plays g4, but at this point the engine says it's a mistake, as you can see by the evaluation bar on the side. I'm now by minus 0.1. So I didn't take. He keeps pushing the pawn, but I'll take the pawn. But opening up my kingside even further. The engine doesn't like queen g4, even though it's kind of attacking my bishop, who's not defended, so my king has to march up to defend the bishop. Now Ben puts his king on h1. Nevertheless, my advantage is almost 2 pawns. f6, I felt like I need to protect my bishop some more, than not just by the king, but also by a pawn. Whereas the engine said, just go for the attack here on the queen side and push up your rooks from that side and attack the position. And I, did that at the next move. Mainly to kind of start to exchanging some of the heavy pieces to relieve the pressure here coming with the next rook. He plays knight f3, which is considered a mistake. As you can see, the valuation is now at -3. Knight h3 would have been the better move, and I would have kind of hold the valuation at -1. So yeah, I come with my rook, attack the king moves. I bring over my queen to support my king side. He moves his king to h3, a little bit out of the attacks that are coming from my rook. Nevertheless, with rook a3, I already pin his knight to the king. Evaluation is at -4 now. He is now lining up his pieces again against my king. Nevertheless, with my rook move, the knight cannot actually take any of those pieces here that he kind of wanted to probably attack the pawn and the bishop. And then I'll kind of move my rook here over to e3, threatening to play pawn to e4 and winning the knight, because the knight is pinned. So you can of course move up the rook or put something in between, but you would lose, at least something in this whole scheme. He's down 2 pawns and the knight valuation is at -5, and effectively there was a moment when Ben Feingold resigned. To me, I was one of the few people that actually won then simultaneous exhibition, and my first win against the Grandmaster, even though it was only in a simultaneous expedition. So anyway, if you liked it, then please subscribe, like the video. It's just the YouTube algorithm that will really help me. And thanks for watching. Alright, have a good day. Bye bye.